Y'all, it's getting late in the evening. The sun is going down. I've been using natural lights. I think it's getting dark now. Also, my neighbor out there has decided to start cutting his grass. I guess since the sun done went down, he wants to get out there and cut the grass now. I can totally understand that because it has been hot. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I am here with another book talk, so let's get into it. This book talk will be about Lazaretto, which is a historical fiction novel by Dianne McKinney Whetstone. She is the best-selling author of Tumbling, as it says right here. This is, however, my first and only book reading. However, this is the first and only book I've read by Miss McKinney Whetstone. I've heard nothing but great things about Tumbling, and a lot of people have recommended that I read Tumbling. So hopefully I will get to it one day. This storyline just intrigued me so, and I have been on it this year with new releases. Usually I'm reading books 2 and 3 years after they were released. However, this book came out this year, so it comes highly recommended. I picked this book up immediately, or should I say just the next day after reading the Book of Harlan, and I enjoyed this book. I can't give you all a lot of details on what took place, so I'm just gonna read this first little part. In a city riven by racial tension, the father's transgression is unforgivable. He has already arranged to take the baby, so it falls to Sylvia, the midwife's teenage apprentice, to tell Meda that her child is dead, a lie that will define the course of both women's lives. A devastated Meda dedicates herself to working in an orphanage and becomes a surrogate mother to two white boys, while Sylvia, fueled by her guilt, throws herself into nursing studies and finds a post on Lazaretto, the country's first quarantine hospital situated near the Delaware River, just south of Philadelphia. So that's it. Sylvia and Meda lives go on after the whole thing where Meda's child was died during birth, and their lives end up being connected throughout the entire book. They know a lot of the same people, be in the same areas, and even though they come from extremely different backgrounds, Meda being poor, Sylvia being well off, for an African American woman during this time period. She becomes a nurse, like it says, and Meda, who is just wanting to raise these two boys, and working at this orphanage. It all comes together. The book culminates when family get together for a wedding on Lazaretto. Some of the employees there, two of the employees, are engaged to be married, and people are coming to Lazaretto for that wedding. I really enjoyed this book. It's not a lot I can say about it. It's one of those open-ended books. How it ended, you like, wait a minute, is that it? But yeah, that's it. Sometimes I'm learning to like those type of endings, because everything doesn't have to be wrapped up in a bow at the end. It kind of leaves us with, something to think about these character lives. My favorite character in this book was Meda, and because she was strong, and I like how she raised those two orphan boys. And I'm trying to think of who was the other. Sylvia had a cousin or somebody. I can't think of her name right now, but I absolutely loved her character. I can't think of her name right now. But this was wonderful. Like I said, this was during a very racial tension time in history, and it was great. It was great. I absolutely loved it. It was a good follow up for me after coming off such a wonderful book like the Book of Harlan. So I would recommend this, and I would definitely check out other books by Dianne McKinney Whetstone because I really enjoyed this one. So if you have picked this one up, let me know, or if you have not, let me know if you are planning to read it. I don't think I have seen many reviews on this book. I know Musical Tati has read it, and she and I talked about it a little bit on Snap. So check it out if you have not already, and let me know in the comment section below. This is Lady. This has been my book talk on Lazaretto, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye. Do I look too hard?